Have you ever met someone for just a brief moment and suddenly felt your entire world turn upside down? It's as if something deep within you suddenly awakened, like a spark reigniting an ancient flame. That overwhelming feeling might be a true twin flame sign, a rare spiritual connection that goes far beyond the ordinary and has the power to transform your entire existence. It's no wonder so many describe that encounter as a moment when time stops and everything takes on a whole new meaning. Imagine walking down the street and locking eyes with someone who seems to read your soul without saying a word. That sensation of recognition is more than chemistry, it's the manifestation of a deeply intense spiritual connection that stirs your inner being. When that energy strikes, you feel you're standing before a soul love, one that defies logic and invites you on a profound journey of self-discovery. It's not something that happens every day, which is why these moments are so unforgettable. And what's most striking is that even if the encounter lasts just a few seconds, the impact echoes for a long time, triggering an immediate spiritual awakening. This kind of spiritual connection leaves no doubt that something much greater is at play. You might try to convince yourself, it was just a coincidence, but deep down, your heart knows better. These are the signs from the universe, signaling that your soul is about to embark on a transformation like never before, and the signs that follow will only take you deeper into this unfolding story. When we talk about twin flames, we're not talking about an ordinary romance, we're talking about a spiritual journey that challenges everything we think we know about love and connection. Today, the goal is to reveal 7 powerful signs that show you've met your true spiritual counterpart, someone who not only stirs your heart, but awakens your soul to a whole new level of awareness. It's like looking into a magical mirror that reflects your deepest layers, often hidden even from yourself. You'll begin to notice that this connection comes with challenges and profound lessons, because your twin flame doesn't show up just for comfort, they show up to trigger growth and real transformation. They are an invitation to face your shadows, heal old wounds, and expand your perception of life. As the video unfolds, these signs may feel strangely familiar, because you may have already experienced some of them without even realizing it. What matters is opening yourself to the deeper meaning behind each sign. Stay with me until the end, because understanding these twin flame signs can bring clarity to your experiences and might even change how you view your relationships and your spiritual awakening. More than that, grasping this dynamic could be the very first step toward a transformation that echoes through every area of your life. Ready to dive into this soul journey? Let's uncover what the universe has already been trying to show you. Sign 1: Life turns upside down. When you meet your twin flame, the very first thing you notice is how your entire life turns upside down. It's not just about the other person, it's about the internal storm this connection awakens. Suddenly, everything you once believed starts to unravel, your values, your choices, even your sense of purpose begins to take on new and unexpected layers. This confusion may feel like chaos, but it's a clear sign that your spiritual awakening has begun. Imagine your mind as a glass of still water, and your twin flame arrives like a strong gust of wind, stirring everything up. It's completely normal to feel overwhelmed by emotions, filled with doubts, and even fear of the unknown. Questions like, "Who am I really?" or "What do I want from life?" may flood your thoughts. These aren't easy questions, but they are vital for growth. Embracing this inner movement is the first step to breaking free from the chains of your past. A practical example of this transformation is when someone, once living on autopilot, begins to seek answers through self-help books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, or starts meditating to understand their emotions more deeply. Though this phase may feel uncomfortable, it's essential for making space for a real soul-love connection and preparing the inner ground for the awakening that's yet to come. Sign 2: Instant spiritual awakening. When you meet your twin flame, the spiritual awakening happens quickly, almost like lightning striking across a dark night sky. It's not a slow, gradual process as many might think, but rather a jolt of awareness that wakes up parts of your soul that have been dormant. This sensation can even be frightening, because everything hidden begins to surface, demanding immediate attention and care. This instant awakening feels as if someone lit a flame inside you, illuminating dark corners and revealing deep, unspoken truths. That's why so many people report a mix of euphoria and pain right after meeting their twin flame. It's an invitation to allow yourself to feel, to heal, and to grow, even if at first it feels like you're being swept away by a wave you can't control. Practices like journaling, conscious breathing, and even therapy can help you navigate this intense process. To better understand it, imagine switching on a bright light in a pitch-black room. At first, it hurts your eyes, but then everything becomes clear, and you start to see the path ahead. That's the power of a spiritual connection with your twin flame. It accelerates your journey of self-discovery and inner evolution in a way that there's no turning back. And if you're feeling that intensity now, take heart, you're right where you need to be. Sign 3, intense pain from a brief encounter. One of the most intense signs that you've crossed paths with your twin flame is the deep pain that lingers, even if the encounter was brief. This kind of spiritual wound doesn't heal with ordinary time, because your soul recognizes that the connection is eternal, even when the circumstances are temporary. It's a sense of loss that defies logic, a hollow ache in the chest that can't be easily explained. This pain can feel like an invisible scar, constantly reminding you of what your heart truly longs for, even when the person is far away. It's as if the separation is a sacred call to look within and confront your own emotional blocks and fears. Often, this intensity drives people to search for answers through spiritual practices like meditation or reading thought leaders such as Deepak Chopra, in hopes of finding meaning amidst the emotional storm. As painful as it is, this suffering is also a gateway to growth. It's through pain that you begin to truly understand what a real soul love is, one that doesn't depend on physical closeness, but flows through an energetic bond that transcends time and space. And it's this understanding that lays the foundation for the signs that come next, revealing that you're on a much deeper spiritual journey than you ever imagined. Sign 4, unexplainable synchronicities. One of the most intriguing signs of meeting your twin flame is the appearance of unexplainable synchronicities. You begin to notice coincidences so perfect they don't feel random. You think about the person and they call, you dream about them and receive an unexpected message. These repetitive moments of spiritual connection act as signs from the universe, showing that you are bonded by an energy that transcends space and time. These little coincidences are not mere chance, they are subtle clues meant to guide your path and strengthen the connection. It's as if the universe is sending gentle reminders for you to pay attention to what truly matters, to the hidden messages in everyday life. Noticing these twin flame signs can be a powerful way to align yourself with your spiritual awakening and to realize that you are not alone on this journey. To make the most of these signs, it's worth creating the habit of recording synchronicities as they appear, whether in a journal or on your phone. This helps you recognize patterns and better understand what your soul is trying to communicate. It's a simple practice, but one that can greatly expand your perception and make this spiritual connection even clearer and more tangible. Sign 5, understanding beyond words. With your twin flame, communication goes far beyond words. Often, a single glance or a moment of shared silence speaks louder than a million spoken words ever could. This spiritual connection exists on an energetic level, where you sense the other person's true essence, beyond appearances, beyond flaws. It's a kind of understanding that reaches the soul in a uniquely deep and powerful way. Have you ever felt like you just knew what someone was feeling, even when they said nothing at all? That's no coincidence, it's a clear twin flame sign. In ordinary relationships, communication relies on words and interpretation. But here, the dialogue happens in silence, in empathy, in vibrational harmony. This connection brings a sense of belonging and peace that's hard to describe, but impossible to ignore. To tap into this level of depth, it helps to practice the art of listening, not just to words, but to what lies beyond them. Meditations focused on energetic connection or visualization exercises can sharpen your awareness. After all, understanding your soul love goes far beyond the mind's reach, and it's in that silent space where the real magic begins to unfold. Sign 6, the true purpose, growth and healing. Meeting your twin flame isn't just about experiencing a passionate love, it goes much deeper than that. This spiritual connection arises to reflect your most hidden wounds and spark a powerful process of healing and personal growth. Don't be fooled, Challenges and separations are part of the path, because both individuals must face their shadows before a truly balanced union can exist. Think of your twin flame as a sacred mirror, revealing everything you need to work on in order to evolve. Just like a gardener who must remove the weeds before planting new flowers, this relationship requires patience, courage, and deep self-awareness. Many who go through this experience turn to holistic therapies like Reiki or family constellations to help clear emotional blocks and accelerate their spiritual awakening. This phase can feel heavy, but it holds the true purpose behind the connection, the soul's evolution. By facing your limitations and emotional pain, you create space for a love that isn't dependent on external circumstances, a love that grows from the pure energy of a true soul love. And it's precisely this transformation that prepares the ground for the next stage in this extraordinary journey. Sign 7, you're forever changed. After meeting your twin flame, something inside you changes forever. There's no going back to who you were before that encounter. This transformation goes beyond what the eyes can see. It reaches your consciousness, your priorities, and even the vibrational frequency you emit into the world. It's as if a seed was planted in your heart, and even if you're physically apart, that transformation keeps growing. Many people say that life after this encounter feels like a brand new chapter, where old beliefs lose their grip and a fresh spiritual perspective becomes the guiding force. It's a shift that doesn't rely on the other person's presence, because the connection exists beyond time and space. You begin to realize that this is a continuous awakening, one that challenges you to become a more authentic version of yourself, aligned with your true purpose. What once felt like routine now takes on new meaning. You might find yourself drawn to energy-lifting practices like yoga, spiritual reading, or even soul-nourishing travel. This change, although challenging at times, is a gift from the universe, a rare opportunity to evolve and live a more fulfilling life, reflecting the true essence of a spiritual connection. Twin flame signs go far beyond romantic love. They represent a true spiritual awakening and a deep dive into self-discovery. Finding this connection is an invitation to look inward, question old beliefs, and expand your awareness in a meaningful way. Though it can be challenging, this process opens the door to a transformation that echoes through every area of your life. Now tell me, which of these signs have you felt resonate deep in your heart? Have you ever crossed paths with your twin flame or sensed a strong spiritual connection at some point in your life? Sharing your experiences in the comments helps strengthen our community, creating a space where we support each other and grow together through this beautiful spiritual awakening journey. If this video touched your soul, don't forget to hit the like button.